Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry, it's just a joke.
I hope you know we're rolling.
Oh, that's really cool. Alright. Two guys walking into a bar. You think the second one would have learned?
That's my fucking joke, asshole.
Alright.
I know you've probably never heard me say it, but I love that one.
Well, for my next joke, Spadini's life.
Damn.
Alright, next up.
My last week of hosting.
Come on, what is it? Think, funny man.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Impatient cow.
Oh, I know that one.
I know that one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
No one let me make the joke.
Alright.
You're all assholes.
Impatient cow who?
Moo!
Alright.
I fucked up the timing.
God damn.
I'm on such a roll with the last fucking week, and then today, like, it's already starting off great. I want you to know, also, the next day, like, when I was at work, I thought of, like, 7 different podcast topics. And I'm keeping them all in reserves now.
Just in case, yeah, I feel that.
I literally thought of, like, 7 different things that would have been great conversations.
I gotta get the dog. So, the podcast, so the host for the podcast
It's fucking dipping.
is gonna have to put it on a commercial break, alright? Jordan, you got this.
Do you
You pointed at the computer on the
Alright.
other side of the room.
Do you hate yourself? Well, we hate you too. There's really nothing good about you at all. Except for the fact that you have AIDS. AIDS is a statistic that's not true.
You can't just be peddling pseudoscience to our listeners.
We got a message from our sponsor in this video. That sponsor being the Dickheads podcast YouTube channel. You should subscribe to them as they make dog shit content that is just fucking terrible in every goddamn way.
And we're also sponsored by the Dickheads podcast Instagram, still with 0 followers.
Because I've yet to put that link in the description. Fuck you, find it on your own. I don't care. I'll do my job eventually.
I'll finish my job eventually.
Yeah.
I made the account. I still haven't, like, put the profile picture on it. I put the link to the channel. Didn't put the profile picture. I've yet to post because we have yet to gain a follower.
You should go and, like, follow popular people. Like, DM, like, fucking Little Nas X being like, hey, man, we got a podcast.
Yo, I loved Industry, baby. Please fucking shout out my podcast.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You peaked at Old Town Road, but, like, go check out podcast.
Nah, the fucking Satan stripping song.
Oh yeah, no,
He
dude,
peaked
all
on
of his new music's sick as fuck. I'm not a fan of mainstream music, but he
that.
does.
Is this gonna
really
be
good.
music episode part 2?
No, because Alex is hosting, and he's gonna have
Yes.
a
No, I was
topic.
gonna be real upset if...
I know it's a shocking concept coming prepared with a topic, but we do that.
No,
here.
because remember, the original topic I was gonna use for that day was music part 2, and we all agreed that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna say if today's music part 2, I'm gonna be real fucking upset.
No, it's not.
I know it's not. That's why I was gonna say you better not change this last second on me.
Alright, we're changing it last second.
Alright, you fucking cunt.
Music. Y'all like Friday Night Funkin'?
I was really hoping you were gonna say Dream again like last time.
Or
God,
is
I-
it fucking sand?
I love Megalovania. It was my 5th most listened to song on Spotify.
I thought that was somebody else we know.
It's Coldplay.
I still think it's really funny.
That's somebody we know listened to fucking Megalovania more than almost every other song that he listened to.
My man was fucking jamming.
Comic Sans Overtale.
Cool.
Do.
Remember back when he used to like say like he was so happy because he had the fastest like intro? It's been 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Who cares anymore? I have to be funny.
Who cares
I
how
don't wanna
fast his
do that.
intro?
You haven't talked in the past 3 hours.
You're right, I haven't.
I hope you're funny like like a gene kicks in soon.
My funny gene?
Yeah, you're funny. You're funny too.
I mean, you're in like what sweatpants today, so it might not work.
I'm just chilling, bro.
I can't tell if you found that shitty joke funny or not because you kind of smiled, and I can't tell.
Yeah, that's how you know I never smile.
See, with Jordan, you just can't.
As you crack the stupidest grin I've ever fucking seen. Just. I don't like the way you. I hope you know. Every time you force a smile, your nostrils just go.
I know.
It's really fucking entertaining to me.
That's how my fucking dad laughs. He won't actually laugh out loud, but you see his nostrils just start going.
Fucking jackhammer nostrils.
Hell yeah.
I'm holding a Christmas tree.
Alright, cool. What the
Good.
fuck's your topic so
Yeah,
we can
please.
get going?
Topic.
Alright, so the topic for this
Actually, no, wait. Take 15 minutes like I did, so I don't look as bad in comparison.
Hey, you know what? Fucking leave.
Yeah, leave, bitch.
No, I can actually have one.
Oh.
Oh, don't mean to brag
Is
or
there,
anything.
is there beef on the Dickheads podcast? Who the fuck was
Yes,
seeing
there's
this
gonna
one
be
coming?
drama. Yeah, I'm
Don't
just...
snap, Jordan.
Alright.
We are filming a podcast.
Yeah,
Let's get
yeah,
you
yeah.
coffee.
This
after
is
this.
the earliest... Has this been the earliest we've ever done the podcast?
No, we've recorded at like 10:30 before.
Back when we first started, we did it at like 8, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Back when we first started these, we did it really early in the night because we were like,
'Cause
we
we
gotta
like-
do it when we're like not really
No,
tired.
we just wanted to have it up. Oh, well, the reason I got it done is because I wanted to have it up for Saturday, but not the fucking Sundays when we upload.
Yeah.
Sunday at fucking 2 in the morning.
Oh, God.
It's sometime. It'll hopefully be up before the next episode.
Hell yeah.
Sometime between the week.
Sometimes we upload and the podcast episode just doesn't upload.
And then we don't realize for like 2 days ago, oh shit, never uploaded. And I'm like, oh, I gotta hit resume because it somehow
Yeah.
turned off.
Yeah, there's that one time where you guys haven't... Like,
We are not a
uploaded-
very professional podcast.
fact
No,
that you want
how...
me to be.
No. Like, at first, we're not going to be professional.
At
If we-
first, if we get popular, I'm not gonna put any more amount of effort into this shit than I do now.
And I will put minimal amount of effort into social medias. If you want effort, put it in your fucking self.
Eventually, I'll start paying out an editor, so that way I won't have to do any work on this podcast.
And your whole thing is just putting on his payroll.
Yeah.
And you'll pay somebody else to do that.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
What was I about to say? I don't know.
Yeah, your
Well-
topic.
Yeah, my topic. Well, the topic for today is... Welcome to the podcast, guys!
Yeah, well, that's the
Welcome to
topic.
Dickheads
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Who had the
Welcome
best intro?
to the fucking podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
We got
It's terrible.
Spadini,
Ah!
me, and Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
I was really
Welcome.
hoping
God damn
when
it.
you just
When
pointed
did-
at Jordan, you were
Today.
gonna, excuse me, silent.
When did I lose fucking 12 inches of height? Jesus, man.
That's more like 13 or 14. Like,
Yeah.
He's real short.
Alex is a midget.
He was even more of a
At
midget
least I'm
back in
above
fucking
average.
grade school.
Okay? At least I'm above average.
Not in the pee-pee section.
You might be wrong about that.
I don't know if I am and if I'm not, but we'll talk about this off the air.
Who were you when we did the fucking our average penis game? Because we had slightly below average, slightly above average, and then slightly average.
Me
We're-
and you are the same.
That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, we had a fucking joke of one of
I
us.
thought you were slightly average.
I thought I was slightly below average.
I think he might have been slightly average then.
Yeah. No, you were slightly average.
I was
think
slightly
he was
average?
slightly above average, and then I was slightly below average. I think that's how we did it.
I don't fucking remember.
I don't...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
Honestly,
because we went big man, small, medium man, still medium, and small man, big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
That sounds about right.
I-
What the fuck are we talking
I don't know.
about?
I don't know. How about we just go with the fucking topic? The
That's
topic,
something for the
the
host to
topic for
push.
this podcast is talking about what Jordan suggested me yesterday. Is talking about our favorite video
I thought we was
games.
gonna do a whole episode talking about Jordan. I was
You know
like,
what?
hey,
Fuck it.
I fucking hate him.
Fucking
Fuck Jordan.
Fucking
Damn it,
bitch.
that's-
Honestly,
Dude, you should next
A
time
little
you host,
short fucker.
Just host an episode, get like TK and fucking Red on, and just have them like all explain why everyone wants to pipe you.
yeah. Every single dude that's ever simmed for me, I'll get on a call and be like, "Hey, now tell the audience why you want to fuck me."
You have 5 minutes. Gush.
Yeah.
We need to bring the harem back.
We don't.
Yes, we do. It was fun.
Doug, you act as though it still doesn't happen. I think I told you this yesterday, but I met like Snap's real life friends on a call, and one of the dudes instantly was just like, "Damn, you got a sexy voice," and I was like, "Thanks, man, appreciate it." Like,
Does Snap listen to our shit?
I'd hope not. I feel
I
bad
don't-
for anyone that listens to this.
Except Nemo.
I pity Nemo. No, I pity him.
Nah. I don't. He deserves it.
Maybe.
What else is he gonna do? Oh wait.
Probably start fucking continue talking about Star Wars RP.
Well, we know he can't breathe, so at least this helps. That
Yes.
wasn't a funny joke. I just wanted to make fun of him because he can't breathe.
Yeah. No. I mean, you can't breathe either.
At least I can breathe better than him.
Did Alex ever say the topic, or did you just
No,
go-
I-
No, we
No,
still
I-
glossed over it.
I
You
thought
just-
we
you
started-
just-
No,
you just-
you said the topic is Jordan, and then we started going off on a tangent. What's the topic?
I said the topic was what Jordan suggested me is our favorite video games. We're gonna talk about our favorite video games. Video games
So
that
he
we've
didn't
liked.
come prepared with the topic. He stole your topic. Ah, better
You've
than
stolen topics before too.
Didn't you literally
I've
have
also
to Google your topic for last time we did this?
No, I made that up because I couldn't find anything on Google.
But didn't you start Googling? No, you said you saw something about habits when you were Googling it and you went bad habits and you came in.
No, I saw fears and fetishes and I was like, that'd be a fun one, and then we decided not to do that one.
Yeah, I don't think we talk about that.
No, probably not, honestly.
See, today we're just going to talk about our favorite video games. Maybe talk about some other stuff than
We're
video
gonna
games,
talk
of
about
course.
this stuff in video games, I can guarantee it.
So Jordan,
Yeah.
what are your top most favorite games right now?
I fucking love Genshin Impact, dude. It is my favorite game. I play it all the time.
You spend a lot of money?
I just realized what this is.
Yeah.
This is old, like a couple months ago. Alex's excuse to talk about RuneScape.
No.
No, back then, because we've only ever talked about games once, and that was Alex trying to talk about new games. We never done something just talking about the games.
I know. I was making a joke because last week he talked about how much he hates RuneScape now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play it. I've logged on once last week.
I remember who you were talking
to,
and somebody brought up the fact they're like, I've kind of been considering playing RuneScape, and Alex went, don't. It's not worth it.
No.
But yeah, games. To this day, it's funny because I yelled about it a lot at the start of the podcast too. I pushed it against Impact. Still love that game. A lot of fun.
No, it's not a bad game.
I don't know. I don't know. The only thing that doesn't get me into it is probably just the character system, like with all the characters and stuff. I'm not really a big fan of that.
It's fair enough.
Everything else, it's good. I like it.
I don't dislike the game. It's not something I play a lot, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't like gacha in my MOBA. Or not my MOBA, my
I was
like
gonna say MOBA.
RPG,
League of
whatever the
Legends.
fuck.
I got the fuck kind of get
not MOBA, fucking MMO. That's the word.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for me, it provides like a drive to play the game, though. It's like, God, I really want this person, so I guess if I want to get them, I have to play the game.
And I completely understand that because that's the kind of feeling I have playing Realm.
Yeah.
Which is still to this day probably one of my favorite games. It's such a fun
I
fucking
don't know.
game.
For me, it just doesn't feel good that people can just buy it. The character that you've been grinding for.
For
Genshin.
For Genshin.
Yeah, for Genshin. Like some characters, yeah, you can get them from story or
You can
other
get
stuff.
one character from the story, bro.
Oh, just
And
one
she's
character.
sick, but like
The fucking spear chick.
Barbara, she's a healer. You get.
Don't you get the fucking chick with the spear, like who's just better Amber or something like that?
No, that you buy her.
Oh, Zhang. Yeah, you
get her.
You get her after a certain point. I know you're right. You get her eventually.
And don't you get the like the wind god too, or no?
Venti, you do not get Venti. You not just get him.
Do you get Fire Batman?
Fire Batman's just a pull, but he's like a fairly common one. Essentially, how it works is that they have the standard banner and then the big deal banner. The big deal banner essentially makes it so that with a 5-star that's on there, you have a 50% chance of getting.
And I failed that and got Diluc.
Compared to all the other characters in the game. However, standard banner just gives you a chance to get everything.
Yep.
But people like Fire Batman and like Mona and I don't know, fucking Zombie Girl are all like more common to pull from there than like most. Like if you did standard and you wanted to get fucking Dick Pillar Man, not happening. However, like if you wanted to, like for example, I wanted Mona and Diluc and I knew they were fairly common, so I just pulled standard banner and got both of them at once. Like that's. I don't know, that's
You're
why
stupid Jordan luck.
Hell yeah, man. That's why I'm saying, like, if you play the game, it's good to know who you want and then to pay attention, because they announce who's coming. Currently, they have out, Yay Miko, I think her name is, whatever, some fox chick. But in the next patch, they're bringing Sword Boob Lady back. And she'll...
Why'd you point at me when you said that?
Because I remember how badly you wanted her.
I just thought it was funny. She pulled a sword out of her tits. I didn't really fucking care for her.
Yeah, but that's happening again. It's good to pay attention to.
No. I want Dick Pillar Man, as you call him.
Yeah.
Is Genshin still popular?
A lot of people still play Genshin.
Yeah, I know. The porn is it's more popular than the game now, just like Overwatch.
Oh, yeah,
Porn
I
is
knew
more
that.
popular
I
than
knew
the game.
that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that is a thing.
And they support it. Don't they support it?
They don't support it.
They don't
Well, I'm just saying.
They don't stop it
They
because
don't-
it brings
stop
traction
it.
to the game, but they're not actively saying, we love the fucking Rule 34 people.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, those ones.
They actually did a patch recently where they took, like, You remember how Mona? You remember her like wizard girl who had the ass that everyone liked?
Yeah.
They essentially went through and like her and a bunch of other people that were too sexual because they were made like it's made in China. It's the same reason why you kill shit there isn't blood, because it's made in China and they have very strict rules when it comes to that shit. And like I guess some people like in China got upset about some of the designs being too sexual, and so they went through and gave out a bunch of skins to like cover them up and like made. Yeah, and they censored them a bunch, which is upsetting to look at because a lot of the skins are actually fucking hella dope. And it's just funny because Snap brought it up and I agree. Like, it's funny to look at the fact that they chose titties over actual cool character design. So it's like, yeah.
But it makes you money.
But it makes money though. Yeah, nah.
Makes money.
The world is run by porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
internet
easily.
exists
We
for
are
porn.
all horny apes.
But yeah, no, I love Genshin. I've recently, I have Snap log into my account and do all my quest shit. And every time I log back on, I have a 5-star named Hu Tao. And it's like the one character that Snap really wants.
Isn't that
she
the fucking
doesn't have.
little zombie girl that everyone
No,
watches
that's
porn of?
Chi-Chi. Hu Tao is the fucking weird-eyed bitch. I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know that one.
Black hair, no boobs, shorts.
Doesn't she have the little ghost thing?
Yeah, she does have the little...
That's
Oh,
the
that
person
one
I'm
with the
talking
top
about.
hat.
You said zombie, man. Maybe I'm delusional. Regardless, I have her in fucking
Who
Snap.
the fuck are you talking about?
I thought Chi-Chi, the little zombie
Who
girl.
the fuck is Chi-Chi?
She's a really good 5-star healer. Anyway, I have her and Snap really wants her. So every time I get her to do shit, I just notice she builds a party around fucking Hu Tao. And I'm like, alright. So I gotta go back and like sort all my shit out again. Cause
Can't
she
you
changes it.
set party like setups?
Yeah, exactly. I was meaning to give her one so that way she stopped changing my main party, but I don't care enough. Like...
Very cool.
Yeah, Genshin, great game. Play it.
What are some other games?
I got nothing wrong with
You
you.
want to sit and gush about Minecraft, Alex?
Other than Minecraft.
You want to grab me one? We're not wasting time on that. Not wasting time, but you know. I don't know. I don't play. I play Minecraft recently. I've been going through and playing a bunch of the newer Pokemon games, but we already had a Pokemon episode, so I don't want to sit here and talk about that.
Yeah.
That's fair. Now, there's a game that we did play last night, which is a lot of fun. I love how you guys are both just sitting here sucking down iced teas, and I have to
You want to talk
fill
about?
in time.
You want to talk about Muck?
Muck is such a fucking fun game.
Even though-
It's Minecraft, but it's what I want Minecraft to have.
It's just fucking Ark and Minecraft, but it got fucking an extra chromosome. There you go.
So
You
you
know what
slap
it-
a little tab G in there, and it's
You
fucking
know what it reminds
gold.
me? Kind of a little bit of Valheim.
Never played
Valheim looks nothing like that.
No, not that it looks like it, the way you play it.
Well, I mean,
Like the
kind of.
like it doesn't look like it, but like
Valheim is Valheim's a cool game. I did want to try that.
Yeah, I did
well,
want
like-
to try that too, but like
One thing I do
Did you
like.
sniff
I-
that sock?
Well, you guys complain about me having smelly feet, so I
You
wanted
do.
to make sure that if
I
I,
mean,
took
it's
these off,
also-
my
I mean,
feet aren't smelly.
I mean,
Remember,
it's
I
his
can't
so-
smell.
I mean, it's his sock too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think these are my brothers. I think he had them in my wash, but it's fine. They're mine now.
Nice.
No, but I think it's funny that we all like very different kinds of games.
Yeah.
You like your fucking MMOs.
I do.
You like your like survival kind of just fun, dumb, story-based games, all that kind of stuff. I'm just a big fan of roguelikes and action. I like killing things.
Mhm.
Fun.
But Muck brings it all together in the best ways.
Exactly.
It does.
I make this fucker mine resources. I tell you to get me money, and I become God, and then die because I forget that the difficulty amps up the more people you have, and I can't just one tap bosses because they do extra damage now.
Mm-hmm.
I also love the first time we played with him and he fucking spawned a guardian. I love that shit.
Yeah, I just went out to it. I'm like, shiny. And
There's a pink rock on it and fucking turns on the guardian. I'm like, oh
I'm
fucking.
telling you, his inner Pokemon player kicked in because Alex only cares about shinies in those fucking
I
games.
fucking
It's like,
love
oh.
that too. Like
Okay.
you and I were talking that we were gonna we wanted to do that 3-person like Pokemon rival battle.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole rule that him and I were talking about was like we can only play while we're all playing together. That way we all put the same amount of time and Jordan just can't go get level 100s. But we were laughing because you'd spend all that time shiny hunting and him and I would just become good.
No. I would just play the game, but I just wouldn't level up. I'll just get shinies. But I was still in the same spot you guys are.
But you wouldn't have anything close to the levels that we'd have because you'd be shiny hunting. I was also thinking a fun way to do that would be we can only have parties of 3, but we do a Nuzlocke in this trainer thing. So you have to hope you beat the other person real good or your entire team is dead.
Yeah. I don't know. We can put rules down for it. Because, like...
I would want to do that, and then after we finish it, I'd want to have like an episode of the podcast where we just talk about that. Because that'd be fun.
Or talk about the thing. I'd be cool with that. I think we'd have to, like... We would have to rule it, though. Like, the thing is just, like, for example, I think we should cap Pokemon. Like you said, I don't think we should say 3. But I think going into that first gym battle, you should not be allowed to have more than 2. Because, like, realistically speaking, right? Let's say after the first gym, we all do it. We all do, like, our battle together. What's stopping me from having 6 level 25 Pokemon, and you guys not, and then me just sweeping the fucking floor with numbers?
Time.
There's no time. That's not how the rival lock works.
Fair enough, you're right.
It's the moment you beat that gym leader, you have to put down the game until everyone else is. And then you gotta fight how you are.
Yeah.
So what's stopping me from going? Like, I think there has to be, like, cap. Like, you can't be, your Pokemon cannot be higher level than the gym, like, leader you just faced. And you can only have X amount of Pokemon until this time.
We'd have to set up rules for that.
Yeah.
I'd also, like, say, like, you can only catch, like, 1 or 2 Pokemon per route. Just to, like, cap it off a little bit. Just so, like, you have to know what Pokemon you want.
I think we should limit it per where we are in the game. For example, like, the first gym leader has, 3 Pokemon?
Something like that. I'm not saying, like, you can catch Pokemon for each area, but you can only have X amount in your party. I can still have them all in my box.
I don't think capping the party's fun either. Like, a 6-on-6 battles would make it fun. I think, like, I just think it's the amount of, like, time, like the... Because, like, once again, walking into that first gym battle, if I have 6 Pokemon, you guys don't, that's unfair. I think, like, once again, by first, maybe, like, up until the 3rd gym, you're only allowed to have 2 Pokemon. And then past 3rd gym, you can go up to 3, and then yada yada.
I think that's a good one. Where you just
I'd say 2nd gym, because 3rd gym only 2
Yeah,
Pokemon.
okay, fine. 2nd gym, you're allowed to have... Yeah, because then by, like, the 7th gym, you could have a full team, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, every gym you do...
You can have another Pokemon.
You gain...
So first gym, you only have your starter.
Yeah.
Damn, you're gonna...
That'd be hell.
That'd be hell. You pick a bad one.
What do you mean we pick a bad one? I get the grass, you get the fire, water, fire?
Water, fire.
Okay, what's the first gym?
What gen did we say we were doing? 3? Roxanne. Rock type.
Roxanne was what again?
Rock type.
Fuck. Well,
Ha
Ha ha. No, he has it too. As long as he has his Pokemon evolved, the first move that the 2nd level of Blaziken learns is Double Kick, which sweeps that fucking gym, especially with Blaziken's, not Blaziken, whatever,
I'm just gonna have to level the fuck out of Blaziken.
Combusken's fucking, like, attack stat, he'll be fine.
I'm just gonna have to level up Blaziken. On my time, fuck story. I can just...
Remember, but you can only have your Pokemon. Should we say... we'll talk rules later. This is not the Pokemon podcast.
Yeah.
This is game podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No. What games have you been playing?
Recently, I've been playing Smite, Realm, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh?
So, remember the old like Yu-Gi-Oh! Phone app I had?
Yes.
They essentially remade that, but with proper Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the cards for Steam. And that came out on like January 18th or something. I'm already gold, like gold rank 3, and there's only one more tier above me in ranked, which is like diamond or something. So I'm almost at the max, I'm almost at the max level in ranked.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. I spent like all my breaks at college, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's bad. I need to get rid of it off my fucking school laptop. It's becoming a problem.
Yeah, no.
It's a fun game though. I forgot how much I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that I can play with like an actual size deck with an actual size field with all the cards I've never actually owned.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
You can make me my gambling deck.
Fuck! I should do that.
Yeah.
I should do that and try to actually use it. It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah. It'd be so great for me.
I'd have to use fucking what? Like Desperado, Barrel Dragon, Sand Gambler, Lucky number 7.
I know we said, Alex, that we didn't want to go off on Minecraft yet, but
What?
did you see the screenshot? or the snapshot that they put. They added in all the deep dark stuff, like the warden and all that. And like,
Oh,
God,
they did?
They put it in the recent snapshot. It's so fucking cool.
Oh, I know, it's so cool. I cannot wait. Oh, now
I sat there with Snap and watched her play it, and like that motherfucker, full prot 4 netherite armor, 2-shot. That motherfucker.
So wait, the fucking warden.
The warden.
Isn't it just like essentially an iron golem with more health?
It is essentially
and
the fucking wither
do a lot
with
more
double the
fucking
health.
damage.
Essentially, they want more focus on stealth when you're in there. Like, they don't want you to go in there and just fucking braid the warden. Like, you can, but it takes forever. Like, I think it was like 15 shots with a power 5 bow or something. Like,
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, with a power 5 bow? I'm surprised it's not more, honestly. But like a power 5 bow is so fucking strong.
Yeah.
Phil's is gonna die.
The thing is that I loved about it is that they added a new boot enchantment. I think it was called like stealth, swift stealth, and essentially while you're crouching, you go faster now, and I love it. Like, it's
so now so it's essentially just so you can avoid the warden.
Yeah,
You gotta keep a pair of boots in your inventory just to walk around wardens.
Mm-hmm.
Did they add like underground like villages and stuff like that?
Not villages, but they added like a new underground.
Like
they added the deep dark place. That's what the whole update is.
It's like an underground city. It's like an all
a lot of
abandoned
people are
and shit.
theorizing because the thing is, in the middle of it, there's this huge statue, right, with this block that you can't break. Like in survival, you cannot obtain it. It's like in the shape of a nether portal. So a lot of people are thinking we might be getting a new dimension or something's coming through that fucking portal.
Oh god.
I just want more. My thing with Minecraft, it's a fun game. I enjoy it.
More weapons?
Well, I guess more weapons. It's fine. I like crossbows. I like tridents. Like that's the kind of stuff I like. Just because it's out of the normal stuff.
we should play our Elcraft, like all of us. Our Elcraft.
No, I like that kind of stuff. I want Minecraft, but I want more like options besides just kind of go grind out your standard stuff, build a place, and like you're kind of done. I want like more of a thing. I want to be able to go get like, oh, I want this certain kind of armor and this kind of weapon, and if they all have different things.
It's amazing you say that, but that is literally like Terraria. But you don't like that game.
I don't like Terraria because of somebody certain who's ruined Terraria for me.
I get that, but I feel like we should try it again sometime.
I'd be so down. Remember, my whole thing with Terraria is I don't like getting thrown into a game that I haven't played in years on master mode when I can't play often and I get left behind after the first day. Yeah. That was the issue that I had with Terraria and I never wanted to play it because of that.
Fair enough.
Because I couldn't be around for it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah, no. Like, over the summer, though, sometime, we should...
No, I definitely want to.
We need to continue Stardew Valley.
We need to continue fucking Starbound or whatever the fuck it was.
I don't want to play Starbound.
That one was ruined for you?
I hated that game, man.
It's not bad, but it's not amazing.
I don't want to play again.
It wasn't amazing. Got robbed of all my shit, and then I got yelled at when I took a grenade launcher, and they were like, "What the fuck? I wanted that." And it was like, "It's my fucking world." So.
Yeah, no, I tried to at least get you as much stuff as I could.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna talk about my games because my games are.
Talk about your games.
Yeah, no, don't like. How's New World? Because I was told by a lot of people it was kind of overhyped.
So, okay, so with New World, so what happened with New World? It's a great game.
Yeah.
Great game. Awesome. The aesthetic of the game is great. Great fucking graphics. The graphics are so good. Like the way all the sounds in the game when you level up, when you kill mobs or stuff, and when you sell something on the auction house is all great. It's a good game, and the only thing that sucks is the way you can obtain Azeroth.
Yeah.
Azeroth is Azos, sorry, is a it's like a thing you can use to teleport to fast travel.
Yeah.
Thing is, it sucks to get. It's hard to get it, and there's no proper way to get it because you run out so fucking fast. So people are just tired of running around because the map is big. They're not going to be adding mounts, or not anytime soon, and people just kind of for the first 2 months when it came out, people just kind of were speed running all the way to end game.
Yeah.
And then realized there's nothing at end game. because it's a new game.
Dude, I relate.
There's not gonna be anything there.
When Genshin put out the Inazuma update, like that out of the whole new country, people like sped around that shit in a day, and then we're like, how come there's no new content? What the fuck? Like, it's not their fault. You beat all that content in a day. Like, chill.
It's just like it's with the thing with new is that in 2 months people were already max level, had the best in slot gear and shit, and now we're like, oh, I beat all the content, now what?
That's what happens when there's games like that with a big like player base.
Yeah.
People will be like, I want to get to the end game because I want to prove that I'm the best. I want to have the best stuff. That's an issue with Realm that happens because like they rework the dungeon, the Shatters. It was it was always a really fun dungeon, but it had like each boss had a zone that you could sit in and essentially not get hit. If you sat in this spot in this phase, you could essentially avoid almost all damage and you'd be fine. They reworked it, made the bosses the hardest bosses in the fucking game, and it is now notorious for being murdered in. Guess what? You throw a fucking raid party together, like you actually get a bunch of people who know how to fucking do the dungeon, you get a guy calling the shots and fucking going with it, you get in there with X item, X item, X item, you beat the fucking dungeon real quick, and guess what? Now there's no more challenge in the game. Like, Oryx 3 was supposed to be the final boss of the game. Apparently he's kind of a pushover once you do him a couple times. Like, especially since he drops, like, the best fucking sword in the game.
Yeah, he does.
Like, most swords, they're really high damage, they're short range. This sword is higher base range, but it has an AoE projectile at the end of its cast range. Every couple shots. And that AoE...
Oh, it's like Link's sword from the first Zelda.
Oh, but this is the stupid thing. So a sword in that game has 3.5 tiles of range, standard. This, at the end of its AoE cast, which can do 1,000 damage armor-piercing AoE, I think it was like 6.5 tiles, which is farther than half of the fucking classes in the game. On the fucking tanky melee guy that goes... Like, it's bullshit. The fucking sword pierces enemies. It does armor-piercing damage, and it does the highest damage in the game. Who thought that was okay? I want it so bad. It's called Divinity. It's a lightning bolt on a sword handle. I want it.
I know, stuff like that. That's the issue with games like Raw Mega and shit, is that when there's something broken in the game, everyone's gonna go and do it. It's honestly what made Smash not fun for me, because the thing is, I lost all the people I got to play Smash with. So I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'll start doing online. Like, I'll start playing other people, like, because I do enjoy the game. You get tired of facing Pikachu and Lucina over and over again eventually.
You say Pikachu is overpowered?
Pikachu is one of the best characters in that fucking game.
What the fuck? Why?
Because he's fast. Fuck your damage. That's why I play Joker. Fuck your damage. If you can move, you're good.
Little Mackie, the best.
Yeah, honestly.
I love Little Mac, because I don't know how to recover. Fuck recovery guy. I'm gonna go with the guy who can one hit you.
I love your mindset. Like, I don't know how to recover, so fuck recovering. I don't need it.
Hey, does it not work sometimes? Sometimes if I get in a zone with Little Mac, I can fuck people up. Normally, I can't, especially with a fast guy.
Yeah.
Don't know how to do it. I can't deal with it. When someone's going fast, I run back and forth between the edges and do the jump thing, and I throw myself off the fucking stage every time. That's how I don't die because people beat me. I die because I kill myself.
He dies because he commits.
He's a kamikaze.
I love Little Mac in that game though. You just fucking I love like I don't know how to use the KO punch.
It's your neutral B.
I don't know what the fuck that.
It means hitting nothing else. You just hit B once the KO is charged.
Yeah, guess what? I've tried doing that, didn't fucking work or something. I don't know. I think I might just be stupid.
Probably.
But I remember one time I hate when people say like, let's play Smash, and there's like 6 people, and they throw all of them in a game at once.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Everyone knows that I'm shit at the game, so I get targeted first, and I get knocked off the stage, and I have to sit there while 5 other people who know how to play the game, are playing. And that's why I don't like Smash, just because I'm sitting here. Every time I've played Smash, it's been that scenario. I'm just like, I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
but I like one-on-oneing people. One-on-oneing you is fun, Jordan. You don't let people win in fighting games because you're kind of a prick, but it's fine. You're not competitive in anything in life except for fighting games, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's like music, bro. But I have my weird places. But yeah, nah, Smash is fun. Remember BlazBlue?
I beat you one time.
You beat me one time and you never played it again.
No, I'm not tarnishing my fucking record now. I'm on a win streak.
Your record of what? Fucking 500-1?
It wasn't 500. We're more like 45-1. Realistically, something like that.
I kicked everyone's ass.
You played bullshit characters who had range across the map.
I did.
And they can put you in stun locks. The characters who I played, they had fucking good grabs and shit, but guess what your character can do? I'm gonna fucking summon my stand and it blocks
Persona!
And guess what? Well, the Persona's out, I can still move. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but it got me to win.
So does it really matter?
Playing against you and Alex was great, but playing against Matrevsky was even better. Because at least you'd get mad at me, right? Like, you two would be like, this is such bullshit. Matrevsky'd be like, I don't think that was very fair. Like, he'd sit there and try to, fucking, technicality me. He's like, well, technically, I got you down to the lowest out of all that. You still fucking lost.
Do you remember the one time I got you to, I almost beat you the first time, and then you were at, one fucking hit, and I still had, a quarter health on Yang, and I went to the Berserk mode, I got you, and you just fucking, with the one sword, dude, just went, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock, and I just was sitting there, screaming, BOOM! Smashing every attack button, and I lost! You didn't have a health bar, and I fucking threw the controller right out the room screaming. I was so mad.
I've never seen Spinini get so mad before.
Dude,
I was about to win!
It was great.
Holy
it was fun. When me and Alex went to my cottage, when it was raining one day, I just speed ran the entirety of the Blaze Blue storyline.
And then you came back and went, hey, you want to play Blaze Blue? And I wanted to kill you.
Yeah, because I learned.
No, I will never forget the one time I beat you. And I did a victory lap around your house. I came back and I sat next to you and go, I beat you, Jordan. You went, shut the fuck up! I was just like, is this how I act when I lose? This feels good.
Yeah.
And I never played again.
Yeah, and then you handed the control of someone else and you stopped.
I stopped. No, I refused. I'm on a win streak in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to take his chances.
Fair enough.
I will never forgive you.
That's fair enough.
The best part was I couldn't figure out how to use fucking
I remember
Kazuma's grab. And that was the only way I could beat you was with his grab, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
I remember one day, you came back and you sat there and you turn on Blaze Blue. And I was like, why? And you went, because Logan told me how to beat you. And then it didn't work. And you were like, that bitch!
And then afterwards, a couple days later, I beat you naturally, and I never touched the game again.
And then you quit.
Refused to touch the game
I still have it installed on
You
my
asked me the other day to play it when we were playing Smash, on New Year's or something.
Yeah.
And I looked at you and I said, "Fuck no! I'm not playing.
Blaze Blue.
Not playing Blaze Blue with you ever again. Never." Such horseshit. I'm mad because it's a fun game, but I have no way to practice.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's on Steam.
Oh no. No.
You're about to make me fuck up.
You did have me in one fighting game, and I despise that game. Brawlhalla.
Fucking yeah! Yumiko bullshit bow lady! Yeah. Now you know how I feel with your stupid fucking thing. So, I don't know if you've ever played Brawlhalla.
I played Brawlhalla.
Do you know who Yumiko is? The 9-tailed fox lady with the bow and a hammer?
Yes.
Couldn't use the fucking hammer to save my life. I don't know how to use it. Her bow has bullshit abilities, and it's awesome. Her neutral, is it called neutral beat? Where you just use the attack?
Neutral, it's just neutral attack.
Neutral, whatever the attack button is. So, yeah, neutral, I shot the fucking thing. But her neutral attack is she shoots a bow, turns invisible, and teleports to the end of its projectile. And if you hit somebody at the end, it does massive damage. If they're low on health, they die.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not only that, it's really good for when Jordan comes at you, is about to do some big attack, you just go, gone. And you just run. And you run forever. You also have, 7 jumps in that game. It's beautiful. Yeah. So if you don't have an insta-kill move...
That was my issue with it, is the fact that it was just, I don't know, it was so, much of a not competitive fighter that I didn't like it because I hated your bullshit camping. It's what but people do that. People do that in Smash all the time. So
I'd sit
whatever.
The upper corner, then the lower corner, and then the upper corner.
People do that shit in Smash all the time. Yeah. So it's not that big of a deal to me. The fact it's just I hate the 7 jump mechanic sucks, and I hate the fact you can't grab ledge. I don't know. I didn't like it.
But you could grab walls
No, yeah, you could jump off walls. You couldn't grab on it.
No, it was so fucking funny. Like, because the thing with Yumiko, another one of her abilities is if you do like down and then the basic attack, she jumps back and then places 3 bombs essentially. So if Jordan would run at me, I just do that and like it stun him slightly because like he gets like that
I
quick
did the
like
thing
hit
he
stun.
did to me where I beat him once and I told him to fuck off. And
Yeah,
closed
no,
the game.
it was so fucking.
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like bullshit.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
It's not a good game.
No, it's so fucking.
To this
bad.
day, we've never played Mortal Kombat, and you keep trying to get me to play that.
Because that's the one thing.
Because you know how to play
it.
it. Yeah, you know how to play it.
There's one character who I know who's kind of the bullshit one, and I will use her. But there's also bullshit characters I know that could fuck her up real quickly, and I'm not going to tell you who they are. I feel like you'd only play Sub-Zero and Freeze. That's what I feel like you would do.
Oh, yeah, no.
And if you did that, I will play Scorpion and Flameport behind you and fucking...
Bam.
Sub-Zero was always the person I liked from Mortal Kombat. I never played Mortal Kombat, but Sub-Zero was the person I liked.
I played Mortal Kombat 9 on my PS3 with my neighbor back in my old house. And he was a Sub-Zero main. And I played Scorpion out of spite. Because Scorpion's one of the only people who can like beat Sub-Zero in my knowledge base. Or Sub-Zero is one of the only people who can beat Scorpion. I don't fucking remember. All I know is I figured out how to do his bullshit move where you teleport behind the person and you just fucking boom. So I'd repeatedly do that and just put him in a chain. And if he would stop me, Scorpion is one of the best characters in that game because he has a combo that can stun. And if you do it, like, you know, if you get close enough, you won't push them out of range until you stun lock them for the 3 combos. It is square, square, square.
Reminds me of remember when you first got Smash and I came over to your house and we played it, and all I did was play Mewtwo and just keep teleporting all over the place.
I fucking hated that.
Being
I was getting so pissed.
I am Goku.
I was getting so pissed.
I just simply kept dodging.
I was so mad. I got so mad with Smash.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. I'm remembering all the fucking times we played BlazBlue now. Back before, we played BlazBlue a couple times before we moved his room around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember you sitting underneath his fucking bed and me just sitting on the edge, just fucking throwing shit. Because I was so upset.
If you guys don't know, in my old room, because now we're in my new room, my setup was that I used to have a bunk bed, but at the bottom of the bed, there was just my desk and my couch. And it was, to be honest, kind of fucking sick.
Yeah.
But it was cool, there was just no space.
Yeah, there was the only issue was my room was small, but I didn't give a shit back then. And then Spadini and one of our old friends, just out of nowhere, came up and was like, I fucking hate this.
I didn't say I hate it. I said I could fix it.
No, you
I said I could
like,
fix it.
if you would do this, like a fucking, like, rearranging my room, I was like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah,
and then
you called me up, gave me a sawzall, and said, do it. And I went, okay. You can't yell at me. I said I could do something about it, but I'm not going to complain about it. There's just not that much space
no, it
for
was
us.
mostly it was mostly
the other guy. Because he was like, it's small and it's dirty, and I'm like, fucking, who cares? I feel like there's just not enough space for the 4 of us to sit and like talk.
At that point, now that I think about it, I think he was just complaining because his room's not dirty because he's a weirdo.
He likes cleanliness, bro. I'm with him. Like, yeah, shit being dirty is the worst.
More or less, also his parents want.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I feel like we shouldn't start.
Yeah, I don't like.
We shouldn't start talking shit. On
Yeah,
the
no,
No, we really shouldn't. It's fine though. Like,
yeah.
he also does like cleanliness. That's just kind of how he is. Like, yeah, no, it's a normal thing to like. I prefer cleanliness. Doesn't mean I'm always keeping clean.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes my room
you
gets
feel
a little
lazy.
messy.
You get lazy.
Exactly. You get lazy. You
Yeah.
just don't have enough time in the day to fucking.
I just get lazy. I worry about it when I don't know where I just feel like I feel in the mood to clean.
You ever get in that mood where you clean for like 3 hours just with music on?
Yeah.
And then you sit there, you go, man, I did a good job. You leave to go take a piss, you come back, you go, damn, I really did a good job. That's the best feeling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then the next day later,
It's already back to how it was, if not worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good shit.
Our problem with the kind of games I play, which is MMOs, it's really hard to find a good one.
Yeah, because all the
really
good ones are like done by now.
It's really hard to find a good one. WoW, that I've been playing, if you can see on my computer, it's not dead. Thing is, there's a lot of complaints.
It's not dead. It just certainly is not alive.
It just certainly is there.
Existing.
It's there.
Existing.
It's there. And it sucks because I played so many fucking new or old MMOs, and right when I play them, then they start dying.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking sucks because I never play when the hype's there. I was there with New World, and then it died, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not even max level yet. Then I started playing Lost Ark. There's still hype there. It is good.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it doesn't die in like 2 days, like fuck. But it's really hard with MMOs because most of them suck, and there's not a lot of them.
I remember back when I was trying to get us all to play MMOs, and I tried to get us to play Terra.
Yeah.
The combat in that game was fun. As soon as you finished the tutorial, there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
There was just nothing.
I remember that. That was a good one. I got it on my PlayStation and played it with you till like 7 a.m. once, and I was like, this sucks.
You played some like cat girl with a fucking shuriken. I was just
Yeah.
I was the Valkyrie with the bullshit explosive ability. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, yeah, but so many of the MMO. The only ever good MMO, Club Penguin, got shut down, and like.
Fuck it.
Now there's nothing. Did you guys play Club Penguin?
No, I never.
Really? I played the fucking. Do you remember Thomas from school? Not the guy we talked to, Kowalski or whatever.
Yeah.
Me and him had an academic English class together, and we'd sit in the back of that class and play Club Penguin Rewritten, which was the pirate of like Club Penguin, and we'd sit there, and he had this thing where like he couldn't beat me in the sled race because I'm fucking goated, and essentially one time his computer broke and he left me in the fucking dust. Meanwhile, I was done. Like, I beat the race already. I was sitting there and he's popping off to like Brandon and he's just like, I fucking beat you! And then the score popped up and it said I won and he was like, how'd you do that? What did you do? And I was like, dude, I've been done! Like, no, that's not true. On my screen I won. I was like, on my screen I beat you fucking 20 minutes ago. And he's like, dude, it was the greatest.
Nah, dude, I love that shit. No, I didn't play Club Penguin in school. We played this like game where you had it was essentially like a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
But in order to attack, you had to do math problems.
Oh yeah, we had that.
And I was competitive, and so was my friend Pierce. We would play that at home.
Yeah.
Most people were in my school were like level 5. I was level 45. Just casually.
Yeah.
I may or may not have been like really fucking powerful.
Yeah, no,
really good.
We
and people were like, "Why are you such a high level guy? I played this game at home." They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, math.
Dude, we had fucking classcraft at my school, and I loved that shit. Because it was essentially, it was an RPG, but you got better from it by doing shit in school.
Oh yeah, you tell us about it.
Yeah, I love it because my two favorite moments were one, that time I won $1 million because you know she had a lottery every Friday where you could win like a rare item or something, and then one time just showed up $1 million, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I won that? And then I won it. I was like, shopping spree. And then on that shopping spree, bought a revival item. You lost health by essentially being a shitty student. And I went on a bit of a bad streak for not caring about stuff for a while. And I died. And like dying greatly affected your team and stuff. And she's like, I'm sorry, Jerome, but I gotta do this. And then like I had a revival item for post-death. And she's like, as she's going to jot it down, I was like, hey miss, check the screen. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, look, pull my thing up on the smartboard. And then she did, and I was full health, alive. She went, wait, how'd you do that? And I was like, I bought a revival item, miss! Fucking Jorno moment, like right there. Everyone thought it was over, we were gonna lose the competition. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there on my desk just fucking like, yo, check that shit again, miss! Check again! I lived!
You've died, but have I really?
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Suddenly you just hear a guy rolling a piano down the hallway.
Yeah.
Bum, bum,
I didn't even know what Jorno's theme was at the time. It didn't exist. But my god, did that shit start going off in my head.
I wouldn't be surprised. You wrote Jorno's theme
I
in your
did.
sleep.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, we didn't have anything like that. But it was we just fucked around.
I remember our Christmas gift was Classcraft Premium, which means we could essentially buy cosmetics. And you know, Mr. Millionaire over here, I bought myself Gucci. All my other fucking classmates were sitting there looking broke. My ass was like in full like gold and silver like fucking mage shit. And I got poses and like magic shit. And I was like, they'd pull their characters up on screens and I'd be like, broke.
I honestly believe that you would look at somebody and go broke as a like fucking third grader.
Yeah, I was sixth grader, but yeah, no, like I was flexible, right? I was.
Jordan
rolling.
had the big dick energy.
My teams were like, God, man, I really need this new sword. Hey, there you go, Holmes. What's that? What? How much you got? 2,000 pocket change. There you go, poor.
All the girls start coming up to you. Oh my God, Jordan, I really want this new like.
No one fucking talked to me.
I know.
I was the worst. I was flexing on all these kids because I got lucky. Still do that to this day. Like,
Trust me, we know.
We did, yeah.
We know.
Never play my MMOs. Get out of here. I don't know.
$1 million is life changing when it's your boy Jordan.
I don't.
First 5 minutes of Rot Meg, Ancient Stone Sword. Hit the boss twice.
Yep.
I don't want him to play with me with like WoW, RuneScape, New World, because he's gonna get the best fucking. We're gonna do a raid or a dungeon or something like that, and he's gonna get the best fucking shit that I've been trying to get.
I want to take him.
Do you remember the new CD they added into Minecraft? The Overworld music disc.
Yeah.
In common Minecraft now, there is a 2% chance for you to find it in dungeons and strongholds and stuff like that. First chest I opened in Snap's new server.
The one that like by the person who made that pig step, right? Her?
Yeah, Snap had been looking for that thing every server we'd done since it was a possibility.
That was
for you
the
to get
second music. I got that music disc from murdering a creeper.
Yeah.
Like with a skeleton.
That's
like,
probably
right
the Bedrock thing.
No, it was it's Java.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
I got real lucky, and that was on like the world with my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh look, it's by the lady who made Pig Step. And listened, I was like, it's a pretty good song.
Yeah.
We had that, and we had like Wait.
Yeah.
And I like Wait. Wait's my second favorite Minecraft song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is fucking pog. I've got like 2 fucking great songs. I just want a Pig Step and Stall, and I would have been real happy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like Stall, but I really like it because it's just
I like
it's
Stall
just
too.
recorder jazz.
Yeah. C418 did such a good job with all the Minecraft music, man.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't want to gush about Minecraft, but that is my favorite game of all time on the topic of games we like.
It is a very basic answer.
But it's the right one.
But
Well,
it's the
I
right
mean,
one.
there's so much content in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And the
And
best part
also-
is most of it's just made by the player.
Yeah, and also, for some reason, it's the most nostalgic game.
Mm-hmm.
If you fucking look at it, people will come over the fucking
That's what
music.
she said.
People will come over the fucking music, and I don't blame them.
Mhm.
It's awesome. Like the music in that game is beautiful. I still put it on my computer to fall asleep to this day.
Yeah, same here. Whenever I can, that's what I just
Yeah.
do. Yeah, no, we won't go into Minecraft though. Minecraft is a whole podcast episode in
Yeah.
itself. At least for you and me, I can't talk
Yeah.
as much for Spidini.
I could do it.
But yeah, the only reason why I haven't been playing it is because I've been playing it for 9 years.
I
I've been
got
playing it
you.
for
Yeah,
9
no, I was
years.
gonna say I've been just burnt the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, I've been playing it for 9
I got
years.
burnt out a lot faster than you guys did with Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because like we would do all the servers and stuff, and I got burnt out the same way that I did with Terraria. With the fact that you guys just surpassed me so fast, and it's just like I realized that if I play this game with you guys like ever, I'm just gonna be the guy who has to sit there and play catch up, and everything that I do in the server is not really gonna help or matter. And it's like, oh, we'll wait for Speedy to go do this thing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna show up and like do maybe shoot the Ender Dragon once,
Yeah.
and just make noise. Like I'm not gonna really do anything for it. So like I just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah, enough. And that's like, yeah, you don't have the same amount of time that we all do.
Yeah, no, and it kind of sucks because Minecraft's a cool game, and I do enjoy playing it. I've been half tempted to ask my girlfriend to play Minecraft with me, and then I remember sometimes I can get a little boring because we don't really do that much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she wants to go get foxes, and then I have to fucking help her get foxes back on leads because mobs come and attack her, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. They're gonna hurt my fox. I'm like, they're not gonna hurt the fox.
They're gonna hurt you.
And then, she'll die. She goes, you have to go fucking save it. I'm like, it's in a hole. You're fine. And she's like, no. And I'm like, God, I'll go get the
It's
fucking
kind of
fox.
a hard game because, like, yes, there's mods. And there's mods that can do a ton of shit. Add new fucking armor, weapons, do a whole bunch of shit. But it's kind of hard because people want to keep it basic and simple. They want to keep it a simple game like it always was. But at the same time, they want new stuff and new content. It's kind of hard when you're trying to make it simple.
I want there
adding
to
new
be,
stuff.
like, things like RL Craft, readily available in the game. Like you could choose to have like a mode, like there's hardcore and stuff like that. Make a mode where it just integrates a mod, but you actually make the mod like work really, really fucking good on the
Modding
engine.
Minecraft is not that hard.
No, I know. I just mean like if someone were to like do a a mod pack that like
Yeah.
instead of having to like install that kind of stuff, just have it as an available like option in the main menu of actual Minecraft.
Mm.
Maybe pay the people for their work. Like they're just helping the game out a little bit. I like that kind of stuff. I personally just want I like Minecraft, but like you guys said, I never played on servers too much.
Mm.
So I always played solo.
I tried.
And I've ruined solo play for myself.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite server that we've ever played on PC, was the guy that we don't talk to anymore. His server.
The second one or the first one? The first
The
one
one we just went all the way to endgame.
The first one I
We
had...
just completed it.
I was gonna say the
Remember
first...
your like,
Was it
temple?
was it the prison? Okay, the water. I was gonna say because on the first one I had my fucking drug van, and
Yeah,
then the
no,
second
the
one I
drug
had
van
my
one.
fucking ocean temple. So
No, the Ocean Temple one.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
yeah,
That was the one. That was when I was really into Minecraft. Because then I was like, you know what? I never actually went to full endgame and just did a whole bunch of shit the proper way. So I just did it, and I did it, and now I'm all the way back down.
I think my favorite one that we've done was the hardcore like Minecraft thing. I love that. Like it was so it was fun. So much stuff happened. Like it was nice to just like. We met a lot of people on there too, and that was really cool. I loved the hardcore.
sucks
server.
I think the hardcore is probably my favorite one that we've done.
I miss
Mainly because it's the one that I contributed the most to. Because I knew I was alive, so I got on and I flexed that to people.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ha, bitch!"
And
I had the coolest house.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to do the roof, so thank you.
I loved my hobbit hole.
Gotcha.
I did that, so that was my best hobbit hole.
I just love the one like the whole like thing that happened like with there was like one person, I'm not gonna name names and go into it. I just love like person got in trouble for building things, and granted, yeah, some of them were kind of ugly, whatever. And then right after that, somebody else joins and built this giant cobblestone thing at the center of everything. And I went, "This is ironic." I'm not gonna say anything because I don't really give a fuck. But this is really funny to me. Ugly cobblestone structure. Person got in trouble. Massive ugly cobblestone structure with water dick. Okay, good man.
No, what's funny is that it wasn't. I told him to take it down. He went, okay. I was like, I'll help you. He goes, no, it's fine. I didn't like it anyway. That's cool. Move it.
Remember, I logged on once when it happened. I just laughed at it because like the last time I logged on was when like whatever the fuck like issue happened. Then I went, why the fuck is that there? I'm gonna go try to find diamonds.
I love that thing. I loved it at the beginning. Not when he went too far with building the water dick. But when he just built the little castle thing, I'm like, this looks like such a noob base, and I love it.
But it's on my front door.
You could say, yeah.
No, I have no issue with people building like near me or whatever the fuck like that. It's fine.
I put it in a place where people
I prefer
really
to
can't.
be asked. That's it. Build near me all you want. Just please ask me if I'm going to use that land for something, because there's a solid chance I am.
True.
That's it.
Sorry.
You're good.
Why are you apologizing? What the fuck?
On the Origin server, I had a thing that I like had planned, and then Alex built right in it, and I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, I just built my grave.
Yeah. That's where Alex lived. He just built a grave and was like, rip some guy. Because he wrote his full name on it, and we're like, you don't know Snap's gonna stream on the server, right? And he went, oh, and then he just wrote, rip some dude.
And I was gonna play that Origin server, and then I was like, nah, by the time I can finally get on, I heard that everything was already done. I went, nah, fuck the Origin server. I'm not ever gonna log on to it. I don't give a shit to.
I kept dying, and I got annoyed of it.
I built my Sky Island, and I stopped caring.
Yeah, no.
We just spawned in a very bad place.
I love that one. It was so pretty.
It was pretty
Wasn't it
bad.
like next to some fucking lush cave?
Yeah. Oh, it was so pretty. My issue with it was just the fact that I was just like, no one else played it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd sit there by myself for, like, so fucking long just doing shit, and I was like, it's not like it matters, so I'd stop.
I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to find like an actual server, like Hypixel or something like that, that I can play on. I haven't found any good ones. I tried 2v2t for a while, and it's just a pain to log on. You have to wait fucking 5 hours to log on. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Unless you buy VIP access, which...
And you still have to wait 5 hours because
Yeah.
of how many people
I want
have
to
it.
find more like dumb like little games that we can just kind of hop into, and it's like
Well, muck shit.
Yeah, no. Like, I was looking into 7 Days to Die.
Yeah.
It's just
There was that.
spawning.
I want to play Rounds
survival.
with you eventually because Rounds was TK got me into it, and it's pretty fun.
I want to play Raft with the boys at some point.
Yeah.
Because you can finally do that. We haven't fucking done it yet.
Yeah, I have Raft.
Yeah, I bought it for you. You haven't played yet. Where the fuck up?
What other games are there out there that we should play together?
I want to do Raft, 7 Days to Die. I was thinking about Sea of Thieves, but I don't think it would work.
No, Sea of Thieves. I don't want to play Sea of Thieves. I've never heard anything good about Sea of Thieves.
I just wanted to grab a fucking pirate ship, just go fucking dun 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 dun.
I would say Rust, but like,
no,
games
Rust. You need to things like Rust and Ark Survival. You need to dedicate your life to, and I don't have the time.
Yeah.
I log on, do a lot of dumb stuff with people there. It's very weird. I went into this factory place and I saw, there's a basement that goes all the way down to the ground, and I was like, okay, I'll go there. I'm naked, by the way, with a rock.
Pog.
And I go down all the way down. Some fucking stupid spooky music comes on, and I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. And I open the door, and there's just a bunch of people naked, and they just stare at me. It was so fucking weird.
Like that scene from fucking Camp that
Yeah.
you were saved on your phone.
Yeah,
I
open the door.
you,
I just open the door and I walk out with the fucking rock, and then a bunch of people just turned.
You know, you're
And
right
looked at
next to the mic, by the way, so they can hear every movement you made.
And then
those all registered.
And then they all shot me to death, and I was like, all right, welcome to Rust.
That's just Rust, bro.
Nah, what's it called? The new Dying Light 2. That's multiplayer. I was like, that might be fun to play with the boys. $80, but
yeah, fuck you.
No, but like in March, the new Borderlands thing comes out, and that I feel like you and me would like, because it's Borderlands but like Dungeons and Dragons themed.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I said I would play that game.
Dungeons and Dragons.
You did say you played
we
that
could talk about. Actually, I feel like we could do a whole episode.
I want to do
playing
an episode where we
D&D
play
and then
D&D.
talking about playing D&D.
I want to do an episode where we play a thing of D&D. It'd be like a real long episode. It'd be kind of like, I guess, a special, but it'd be fun.
Once we break fucking 50 episodes, if we break fucking 50 episodes.
We will.
All right. Turns out we will. See you there.
You think we're stopping this?
I don't know. Yeah. Games have been a bit of a hard one recently.
Yeah. There's not been good ones.
There's not really been a lot I've wanted to do. Like, the only game recently that I've played that I fucking still gush about after playing recently is Omori.
Yeah.
Omori was such a good fucking game. And I want to play it again because there's like 6 endings and I only got 2 of them, which were the 2 most basic ones.
What the fuck is that game again? I've heard the name.
Omori, it's just, I don't know.
Remember my ahaha?
A masterpiece. Do you remember My Time? The Oh Yasumi, Oh Yasumi. That song, it comes from that game. Essentially, you weren't there for it, but it was just like, it's the story of this kid, like, essentially hiding his problems away and then being forced to confront them.
Okay.
And that's it. It's an RPG. And, it was a lot of fun. I liked the combat system. I liked it because essentially you had the dream world that you would define and then the real world. I liked it because in the dream world, like, you drink apple juice and you get fully healed and like, oh, what's this? That person died, they got turned into toast, spread some jam on them and they'll come back to life. And then in the real world it's like, what's that? You stabbed your childhood crush with a knife? She's fucking dead. Yeah. Well, the real world followed real life like logic, and Nemo pointed that out to me because I took damage in a battle, and I was like, I want to heal, and I was like, where do I buy juice to heal? And he went, Joel, this is the real fucking world. Shit don't work like that. And I was like, you right. And then I had to go and like, because like the only way to heal was to go to the pharmacy and buy like band-aids and shit. That shit's expensive.
Welcome to the real world.
Yeah.
We're playing in America.
Welcome.
You know what they cost for a bandage in America?
I know. I was like, welcome to the real world, kids. Shit's expensive. But yeah, no, Omori was such a good fucking game. I gotta play it again to get the more dramatic endings. Because, you know, I got the normal ones where I told all my friends I murdered myself. Spoilers for Omori. I realize that a lot of people hate the fact I talk about that. Regardless, either the one where I told all my friends that I murdered my sister, or I just fucking threw myself off the roof. Those are the 2 those are the 2 endings I got.
That's the thing you're trying to overcome.
Throw yourself off a roof?
No, that's the thing you're escaping from. You killing your sister.
Essentially.
Why?
It was an accident. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Maybe not on the podcast.
No, on the podcast. I like this game.
Podcast.
Huge spoilers for Omori. I'm throwing this out here now. If you want to go and play that game yourself, and you do not want to have what happens in that game ruined for you, then I'd recommend you skip ahead. I'm not gonna put a fucking timestamp on the thing. Go like 20 minutes. I guarantee you'll be good. This probably won't take 20 minutes, but like,
I'd say in 5, I'll just start screaming.
okay. Alright, I'm starting. Essentially, in the game, you killed your sister because, like, you have this friend group, right? And there's, like, a bunch of you in it. She's in it. And, like, you're all, like, really good friends. And then eventually what ends up happening is that she gets busy with her life because she starts getting older because she has to, like, study for, like, school and stuff, and she wants to, like, play music. So you try to pick up the violin so that way you can play music with her, to spend time with her. However, your sister has, like, a very, very big, like, perfectionist idealism, and she forces that on you while you're learning to, like the violin. You suck at the fucking violin, and she gets, like, mad at you for it, and, like, she keeps telling, like, you gotta be better. You hate playing that violin because you could be going and having fun with your friends, but instead you have to sit here and play the violin so that way you can make your sister happy. Yada yada, that goes on for a while. You smash that fucking violin down the stairs. She ends up getting all mad at you for doing that because all your friends who like bought that violin for you, and like you just broke it. And essentially, while she's yelling at you, she grabs you, like your character. He freaks out. He shoves her down the stairs, and she lands on the violin, and he thinks she's dead. Essentially, a kid named Basil, like his best friend, walks in and is like, "What the fuck did you just do?" But he doesn't think that Sunny, the main character, did it. He saw something behind Sunny, and he thought that is what pushed Mori. Essentially, he doesn't want Sunny to get in trouble, so he's like, "You know what we could do? Hang her in the backyard." And so they do that. They get a skipping rope, and they hang her from the tree in the backyard. As they're going back in the house, they turn back around, and she has her eyes open, and she's looking at them. Like, as they're going back in the house. But, like, Basil's like, "It's too fucking late," and they just close the door and keep going. And so, essentially what happens is that past that point, everyone finds her dead body. They all get, like...
What the fuck is this game?
Amazing. It was such a good story. Essentially, everyone finds their body, and then this happens when you're 12, and then for the past 4 years, you lock yourself away in your house. You live in the dream world where all your original friends are, and Mari is still alive. Mari's sister is still alive, and you go and you like do stuff in the dream world, and at a certain point, one of the other people that you were friends with comes and like knocks on your door because you're moving away. Essentially, a bunch of shenanigans happen as you go and try to fix and help everyone in the real world overcome what happened, and then you have to go back into the dream world to keep yourself sane, because essentially he doesn't remember that happened. He like sealed away that memory so that way he doesn't know how Mari died. Okay. He just knows she's dead. And so eventually it's a coming to terms story with the fact that everyone talks about like, oh, how sad it was that Mari hung herself. You see like Basil again 4 years later, and you all talk about it, and he essentially comes to remember like what happened, and then he has to essentially, in the real world, your name's Sunny, like the canon name for the guy is Sunny, but in the dream world everyone calls him Omori, as a term of hikikomori, I think is how you pronounce it, which means shut-in or something like that, or somebody who has like really bad social anxiety. And so when you realize what you did, you end up having to fight Omori, and come to terms with what you did. And it's either that you don't accept the fact that you killed your sister and you jump off the hospital because previously, before you fall asleep to fight Omori, your friend Basil is going to commit suicide, but you go in there, stop him, but he sees that something behind you again, and so he tries to kill you. He slashes your eye out. And so you go to bed, you end up having to fight Omori, and then you wake up in the hospital once you're done. If you lose the fight, you walk to the roof of the hospital and you throw yourself off it. And that's where the My Time, like the Oyasumi song, comes in as you're falling. The good ending...
That's a suicide song?
Yeah, he commits suicide to that song.
Oyasumi.
And then in the other...
You guys love that song. You say it's a banger.
It is.
It's just, okay, you fucking...
And then in the other good ending that I got, you essentially go to your friends and like he looks at them and he goes, "I have something I have to tell you." And then it jump cuts to him like leaving and like moving to the new place.
Yeah, he like, I don't know where you like hug Omori, the bad one.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he just goes in. and then you like everything's like all happy and shit.
Yeah, it's great because if you decide to, you have two options. Like when you because you're supposed to lose that fight, you cannot win that fight, and essentially you have two options, and the options are either give up or keep fighting. If you give up, essentially Omori comes and like he hugs you. You drop your violin because that's what it is. Is like whatever. He drops your violin and then you become Omori and then Omori throws himself off the thing. But if you select the fight again option, he like stands up and he fucking strikes a JoJo pose with his violin.
Yeah.
It was sick as fuck. And then yeah, you go and tell everyone that you murdered your sister. The really bad ending is that when Basil's going to kill himself, you don't stop him. And then he does. You walk in there, he's just dead as shit.
You said that there's something that's trying. Okay, in like 20 seconds, I'm gonna like stop and then say like it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're disclaimer warning, whatever. So like, well, I'll continue that in a second. Or fuck it, here. It's been a little bit about 5 minutes. A little disclaimer warning. We're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Check back in another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1, back in.
Mm.
So. You said he sees something behind you. Is that like Omori?
The something behind him is like it's the representation of the guilt. For Sunny, it essentially looks like Mari's hung body because like she has like her hair all over her face, but you see her eyes open, and that's what it looks like. Like it looks like Mari is behind her.
I don't think I could play this game. I think I'd be traumatized.
Oh, trust me. And
Yeah.
the two like that's just progression of the story. Like apparently there's a whole route of the game that you play where when that guy tries to tell you to come like get you out of your house, you say no. There is a whole route to the game that I didn't get to play where essentially you never leave the dream world, and you have to sit there and deal with the consequences of that.
Alright, I'm pulling up Google. I'm looking up this game.
It's not what you think it looks like.
Dude, it was honestly one of the most phenomenal games I've ever played. Like the story was so well written. I love all the music in it. Like everything about that game was great.
Oh, it's like little stick. What the fuck is that picture? I'm assuming that's the guilt.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that at all. That's fucking Ness.
Yeah.
That looks like the girl from fucking Sans.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's because that's exactly what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. What's really funny is that this whole game started out as a blog post of some dude posting about the life of a depressed teenager. And essentially all it is he's just like, this is my computer. I use it to watch videos on the internet and porn. And then that came into accepting the guilt that you murdered your sister.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, so that was the original art for like the web series.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so fucking much.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, you just look at him and you just see that behind him.
Mm.
It's fucking creepy.
Mm.
The final fight was sick though.
Dude, it's such a beautiful game. Like, it can be scary at times, but it's not supposed to be. Like, most of the scare comes from, like, the fact of, like, you coming to realize what you did.
Dude, my fucking brain is taking this as a fucking horror game already, just from, like...
No, it's not.
It isn't.
Remember, my brain's fucked.
I'm
Yeah,
aware.
I know.
But the thing is...
I definitely couldn't play this game. It sounds like it's a great story, and I could definitely see why people would enjoy it.
Yeah. Honestly, instead of watching it, like I was gonna say, instead of playing it, I would recommend like at least a watch. It isn't as scary as like you think it is. It's more psychological horror than it is horror.
That's the stuff that fucks with me.
You gotta understand. The horror, it's like aspect of itself doesn't come from this. You see the ghosts every once in a while and stuff like that, sure, but it's not. It hardly focuses on that. Like that image of like with the ghost thing behind him, that actually never happens. That is a rare cutscene that has to occur of you constantly checking the mirror. If you don't look at the mirror, then you never see that.
Pog.
Sure, like you get jump scared and you have to like
whatever the fuck that is needs to kill itself.
That's Basil something. Like that's what's hiding behind Basil. You can see that.
The thing that's eating him?
Yeah, that's the Basil boss right there.
Can you play as Basil and fight the thing?
They're adding the game on the Nintendo Switch and it looks like you will be able to be playing as Basil. You do get to fight Basil's thing though. That's the boss fight. Like when you try to stop him from killing himself. That's the boss fight, is you have to go and fight that thing.
Basil Omori Minecraft skin?
Hell yeah. Dude, we started playing this game and I saw some dude being fucking Mari, and I was like, we gotta kill her.
This shit's so fucking weird. I could definitely see like what people would like about this game.
I love the art. Like it's so pretty.
So yeah. Where's the picture?
Fucking gone. Wario!
He's here.
There's the picture.
So yeah. That
I don't know what the fuck that cat motherfucker is.
I don't know
okay,
who that is.
That was Mari.
That was
Mari.
Mari.
Was it
Aubrey-
sister, main character?
Not main
No.
character. That's Hero.
That's me.
Hero.
I guess his real name's Henry, but everyone calls him Hero. That's Kel. Basil. Aubrey.
Why does
and
Basil have flowers in his hair? That's not what I thought of. That's not what I thought of the murdering.
Yeah, no, I thought
Hanger
it was
in
gonna
the
be
backyard
something.
guy.
Oh no, you don't think of him like that at all. You should look at all them time skip, bro.
But yeah, he's the one that did the ha thing.
Essentially,
that we always joke about.
Aubrey's all nice and shit like that, and then post time skip, she becomes the leader of a fucking gang. She dyes her hair pink and shit. She has a bat with nails in it. You stab her.
Snap just uses her head.
Yeah.
I looked up time skip.
Yeah. See, that's what Aubrey becomes. But yeah, like, it was such a good game, man. It also did that thing that I'm a really big fan of, where it changed the like intro card to the game. Like, you know, when you load up like a game, there's like one thing like Alex's World of Warcraft thing. There's a start menu.
Yep.
It would change the start menu depending on where you are in the story. Oh, and I really liked that. I thought that was really cool.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool.
something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last like big story-based game I played.
Welcome back, by the way. I think we're done with Omori. At least Omori spoilers for the time being.
Yeah. Because after that whole 5-minute things, it was just like the whole. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There wasn't any spoilers after that.
Mhm.
There really wasn't. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. But fucking. All the like big story games that I've played, I guess I played God of War, like the PlayStation one,
Yeah.
which is gotta be one of my favorite story-based games I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really played that many story games. I'm mostly in just for online stuff.
I don't want to start, but I know that moment I want to start jerking off Persona 5, baby. What a game! What a game!
I don't care for it, but there is one thing you showed me that made me want to play the game. Fucking Yusuke. Like, he's has an AK-47. I see the guy that's a FAMAS and goes, I fucking don't know guns. I know an AK.
He had a FAMAS and a katana, and then we started playing fucking Taoji, and you were like, I am Yusuke!
Yeah, I know, because I asked what gun it was. You go, it's an AK-47. I was like, I'm just going to be Yusuke in the game.
Yeah.
And then I pick it up and you go, that's the gun. I'm like, this is a FAMAS, Jordan. You go, that's the gun he has. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I am Yusuke.
I know, I love it, because everyone else has, like, such small guns and shit, like, and they're just fucking Yusuke. I love to catch it, because essentially, the rules of the Phantom World are that so long as, like, the weapon looks believable, it'll be real. So you can pull up with, like, a toy gun, but so long as people think it's real, it's real. And then you have fucking Akechi. Akechi had a lightsaber and an alien gun.
And people believe it.
And he believed it. And he was just like, eat the pew pew, motherfucker.
Eat the pew-pew.
I really liked him too because essentially, he had, I think Robin Hood was like the persona he used, right? Turns out he was lying. You want to know what his actual persona was?
What?
Loki. So he could like,
That's fucking cool.
yeah, no, he was.
That is cool.
Yeah.
You told me about like a persona being Loki because
Yeah.
I was gushing about Loki's and like I like mythology a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I've been playing a lot of Smite.
We should play that again sometime.
I really
Dude.
fucking want to. Thank you for saying you want to play again.
Dude, look, I want to too, but every time I go to 64-bit, it just doesn't start.
Yes, it would
Start
have
32, you dumb fuck.
But isn't 32 shit?
No! 32 standard.
64 is high definition. 32 is what.
64 is bullshit, high definition, crazy computers that big, expensive people have.
It's a quantum physics computer, we're right.
I run off 32. He runs off 32. I told you how many times to run off 32. Big, dumb, stupid bitch.
One time and I told you.
I've told you multiple times. The first time you booted it up, I told you to run it off 32-bit.
Yeah, because I thought it was just for my old PC.
God, you dumb fuck. Anyway, I want to get a team together. I was actually thinking this yesterday in the shower. I want to get a team. You,
I need to level
Alex,
up.
me, Thomas, probably TK, I guess, because he plays.
TK and Keegan.
If we don't get Thomas, we'll do TK and Keegan.
Isn't it 6
Don't
player
you
Keegan?
It's 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't you
never
play
mind.
with people at work? Or no?
No, there's one guy who did play, and we talked about it. But like he hasn't played in a long time, he would not be good to play with. But I want to get a team together, and I want to give everybody a role, and I want to go into a conquest game, and I want to have everybody play nothing but tanks and be idiots, and play the game completely wrong and build nothing but health, and I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
No, I just want to play that game again with a group of people. I like playing it solo. It's fun. But, you know, God forbid I have a shit game and some guy goes, oh my god, why are you playing some god you've never played before? You're throwing the game. And I have like 2 more deaths than everybody else, but I'm one of the only people with kills. And I'm like, my bad, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I had a game one time.
I feel like the fucking MOBA scene just attracts toxic people.
Oh, I want to tell you about one of my favorite toxic people ever.
Yeah.
He was playing Hera, who is a mid laner. I know you don't understand any of these words. He's playing a mid laner in the support role. Mm-hmm. Hera's not that great of support. Mm-hmm. You could do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Mm-hmm. So he's doing that, and I'm playing, I think I was playing like fucking Tsukiyomi or something. I was just starting to play this god, and I wanted to get better at him. I'm now pretty fucking good Tsukiyomi, out of spite of this guy.
Yeah.
But like, I go to like do a dive. Instead of going behind and like, you know, pincering, I didn't have enough time to go and cut a guy off before he like dashed away. So I ran in and I used my one. I threw a shuriken at him. That's my ability. I didn't kill him. Whatever. He gets mad at me. I leave and I don't come back to his lane for a while. I go help out the other people. You know, whatever. I come back and I died. I died once in his lane. Oh my god, our jungler is so fucking bad. He's throwing the game. He's feeding, and blah, 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 blah. And he quit. And I'm like, bruh. And then our carry, the guy who's working with the support in the lane, he's just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I didn't do anything. He goes, he's like, bro, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I died one more time in his lane trying to help him. Yeah. Because it's now a 3-on-2. Their jungler was there. I was there trying to help him out. They have 3 guys. We have 2. We're not going to win this fight. We don't have a tank with us. We're fucked. We die, and he goes, oh my god, you're shit, and he leaves too. And then my other 2 teammates, no, we can win this! And I'm like, no, we can't!
But yeah, but it's more.
We tried. No, I wasn't gonna say I'm not gonna quit. Yeah. I'm not gonna be that guy. We're not gonna win this. I say we just go try to find another game. Yeah. And they went, no, let's see what happens. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'll try my best. We did fucking terribly. Because there's no way you can win that. We have no tank. We have no guy who can do constant damage. Yeah. We have a guy who does powerful abilities. We have a guy who's, you know, a decent all-rounder. And then we have the guy who's all damage with no health, which is me. So
the math don't add up?
No. We have literally no way to win this game. Yeah.
Adding the 3 of us together does not equal a victory. All I'm saying.
No. I did have fun with Smite.
Smite was enjoyable.
It's a very fun game to just fuck. Yeah. It's great. Like, I remember the first time I started playing the game because like my brother wanted to play a game with me, and the only games him and I have ever really played was like Realm, Minecraft, Call of Duty. He doesn't play COD anymore because he's not good at first-person shooters, and I'm better at him than them. We ended up deciding we'll play Smite.
It's like you said I'm better at him than them.
Shut up.
No, I can't even mock. Like I'm
dyslexic fucking.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm not any better than you are, but like, yeah.
Yeah, no, but like we decided to play Smite, and we played before. Yeah. But like I only ever played the 2 characters that like a brand new noob would play, Fenrir and Neith. I decided I won't play Fenrir and Neith. I'm gonna play someone new. Achilles was in the game now, and I went, fucking Achilles? And I went, yes.
I played the some chick.
Yeah, you played Sol. You played Sol.
I did. I played Sol because I thought she was good. And
the best part is now Sol has, they've reworked a couple of the items. Sol now has an item that literally makes magic ADC, which is what she is, the best thing in the game. They took a really good item that, like, you do more damage when people have low health with their basic attacks. Yeah. And they made it to where there's a now further upgrade version of it, where every time you use an ability, you can either summon a meteor, and it just extra splash damage, like, every couple seconds. Mm-hmm. Or the other one, called the Nimble Rod of Tahuti. Tahuti! The stupidest name, but it has the most busted effect. Every, I think, 40 magic power you have, you gain 0.2 attack speed. Like, 0.2% attack. Like, I think it's 2% attack speed. Some bullshit thing. So, the thing that he plays, they play most attack speed. Now he can build magic power and like cooldown reduction, so his abilities can go off faster while still retaining the attack speed he needs to be good. So he just gets that much more powerful, and he just goes, "Guess what, bitch?" and you murder. I play the other magic ADC sometimes called Oleron. He's just the sun god of fucking Babylon.
I saw him and I got fucked by him so many times.
He is bullshit. I love him. Like, one of his abilities is just like, you know, every time you hit somebody like with damage, you gain a stack that of this sun above your head. You use it, it starts shooting small suns at people in an area. It's bullshit powerful. Another one, he charges up a sun in his hand, and it gains a fucking crazy amount of range, and it goes, half your health belongs to me now.
I've heard from a lot of people that play these kind of games that you're like, oh yeah, first you're gonna be a beginner, right? With these kind of games, play League of Legends. Then you slowly scale up to Dota, and then all those other games, and then finally you get to the most fucking juicy Smite.
That is the opposite of how that works, I hope you know. Nobody likes Smite.
Really?
Smite is...
people opt to play League instead of Smite.
League and Dota are the ones that people like.
Ugh.
Nobody
Why
likes
the
Smite.
Dota ones?
The whole reason nobody likes Smite is because Smite has no balance. Every god in Smite, you can run up to somebody and two-shot somebody if you build them in a way.
Yeah.
That's why I love Achilles.
They don't believe in fun in other games.
You know what the greatest thing about Achilles was when I started playing him?
Okay.
I had no idea how to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
I built him to be nothing but tank. I would 1v5 people, and I would not go below half health.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, you cannot take me!
I feel like that's my big issue with a lot of games is the fact that it's like everyone has to be balanced, and it's just it doesn't feel
Fuck
like,
that!
It
No!
doesn't feel,
Be broken!
It doesn't feel rewarding. Yeah. Like I think that was honestly why I enjoyed playing Muck so much last night. Like it felt good to be that powerful.
Yeah, if
what
we're
the
all-
like that
if
motherfucking
we're
goblin
all-
bitch who I had to like kill with a rock and was struggling with. Bah bitch, like one tap.
And
Like,
you're
it's
dying
reward-
all the time, and you're
Yeah.
probably like, I'm popping off.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
we're
no,
all
I
the
just
same,
remember-
you don't feel powerful because we're all the same.
Who summoned the 3 Gronks? I remember that is what fucked us.
Yeah.
Because that one day we would have had to prepare for like the final leave. It's like, now we got 3 Gronks
We
to
gotta
kill.
deal with that shit now.
Oh, it was so fucking great. No, I want to play. I just want to play more games again. Like that's. I don't want to do something like big where it's like we have to always get on. I just want some simple game. You hop on, you play a couple rounds. I love Muck for that reason.
Yeah.
I want to do a Muck game where we can get as many people in the lobby as possible on gamer difficulty. That will be so fucking bad. I want to do it. Because like if I do Muck on easy by myself, I can beat it easy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Muck on hard, I might not be able to do it the best by myself, but still doable.
Yeah.
Gamer mode, never tried that on my own. I'm afraid. I fear that.
We did it once. When I first ever played it with Nemo and TK, they were like, don't do gamer. And I was like, nah, we'll do gamer. And then a goblin, and then a rock went by. All of
Yeah,
us.
no, you told me that, and I went, no.
And that motherfucker killed us. Like,
Because, like, the whole strategy is to do the obelisks. We can't do that on gamer.
No, you
We need
cannot.
full adamantite armor and swords. Maybe not fucking even, like, chief spears and fucking
Oh god,
rock
it's
swords.
just gonna keep getting worse, especially overnight.
Oh my god, no.
Every night
you
it's gonna
can't
get
kill
worse.
Chief because you don't have any of the shit to do that. Like,
No, you can get chief spearheads out of...
so you gotta get hella lucky, is what you're telling me.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I've gotten all the pieces for Gronk's sword out of chests before.
Yeah.
And then I built Gronk's sword and immediately died with TK. And I was so upset. I've never actually got to use Gronk's sword.
Yeah.
I've used most of the other legendary weapons at the game.
I
I've used the Wyvern Dagger, which I feel like you would really like that as a weapon. It's fast attack speed.
Oh fuck yeah, man.
Wyvern Dagger, I feel like would be your favorite.
I want
feel like
DPS.
you'd like the Chunk Hammer.
I want
just because it's a
DPS.
thick fucking rock. I like the fucking Chief Spear and the like Dark Blade or whatever the fuck it was called. You take a fucking Obamium sword, you put this like dark shard thing into it, and it just becomes god.
I like DPS. I had to do. I like being a glass cannon. I just do a whole bunch.
Oh,
of
dude, the
fucking
glass
damage.
cannon thing is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's honestly, you never played rounds with us before, but essentially, rounds is like, do you remember Battlefront 1, how you would like the star cards?
Yeah.
That's all rounds is, but every time you lose a round, you gain another star card to make your character stronger. There is one that is just straight up glass cannon. You will get one shot, but you will one shot. That's how it is.
Remember the fucking thing in Tab G? You have one round in your magazine, but it's an insta kill.
Yeah. Honestly, people need to make their games more fun. Like,
Yeah.
like
Fuck balance. I just want to be able to be broken.
I know.
That's why.
Like, I get it can be annoying to lose to someone, not because they were better to you, but because they had like more like good shit.
And make it to where it's easily accessible and everyone can do it, and it's not pay to win.
Yeah.
Like don't make it where it's unlockable, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like for Smite, for example, everybody can get like yeah, you might have to buy characters or whatever, but like you could rent a character or like any character that you play, they're still really good.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is the whole way you make them good is how you build the character and how you play the character.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like fucking Call of Duty where like I have to level up a gun, but if someone just buys all the schematics for a gun and gets all the fucking attachments instantly, then they have fucking
That's the thing with Lost
bullshit
Ark
guns.
that's going up right now, and people think that's why it's gonna die, because even though the
Dude,
game's been out for like
it's what
5
killed
years now.
Battlefront 2. Game came out and it was like it's all pay to win, and then they stopped.
Yeah.
But it was like still
But
like
now there's a whole bunch of bugs.
damage had already been done.
Yeah, but now there's a whole bunch of bugs, so that's not working out. But with fucking Lost Ark, even though it's been out for a long time now in like Russia and like Asia and stuff like that, it's really big in like the NA.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, people don't like play to win here. People don't like these kind of games. They don't like that games that you can just you know what? I don't feel like leveling all the way to 60.
Yeah.
Spend $100.
drop $100. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, a really fucking fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Honey Pop. That is
I'm
a
not
fucking
What
lie.
I'm not-
No, you asked me. I want to
asked-
get Honey Pop, and I looked dead at your face, and I asked you, "Do you want a Honey Pop depression arc?" No, you don't.
No, I don't. I don't want to. No. I don't.
God, no! I still really want to beat the game the other 2 times to get the final 2 pictures. I need to know. I refuse to look them up.
Yeah.
I need to get them. I need to earn it.
It just seems like porn Candy Crush.
It's exactly what it is, Alex. What are you asking me? You've watched me play it.
I have.
You and I tried to strategize.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah. No. But we people.
Remember the grind for
I-
outfits? That was terrible.
No.
I do agree that we need more fucking brain dead games like Muck and
Muck.
TabG.
I want
We
to do
just
7
need
Days
good
to Die.
games. We need
7
good
Days to Die
games.
would be. I feel like would be a lot of fun.
I want to play TabG again. Like with all.
100%.
Yeah, I want to play TabG again with all of us.
We just need good games.
Yeah.
We need good games.
I say we make a list of games that are either like kind of cheap or free, and we just make a list and we try them all out and we pick and choose and we got okay. Here's the thing. Oh, do we not know what to play? Put it on a fucking wheel. Spin.
Yeah.
But I want to do more stuff with Muck. I want to do more stuff with Smite. I want to just like these kind of dumb, stupid, idiot games that I can just hop in and do a couple rounds or something. And it's not like, oh, if I don't log on for a week with you guys, I'm going to be out of the blue behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a thing that I've realized that because again, I like MMOs. Thing is, it doesn't work with us
Yeah.
because
I don't have time.
I don't have time. We all don't have time, which actually that kind of works. But the thing is that we all have different times where we're free,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
which does not work. If we were all back in when we were like 15 and we didn't have nothing to do except homework, we could definitely
That we
play
wouldn't
anything.
do.
Yeah.
I would say fucking absolutely. That's
Yeah.
the time that we should have been playing MOBAs.
That's what time
100%.
we should have been playing fucking no RuneScape. Don't even put it on your.
We would have been playing. We played Minecraft during all that, or fucking
Yeah.
JoJo Roblox.
Minecraft and
JoJo
Roblox, baby.
Roblox. If they add a new update, once they add a new update, anything that adds any content or levels.
It's dead as fuck. Forget about it.
Oh no. Fuck.
And I'm working on it. At least I have not seen anything happen in that Discord for the longest time.
I heard someone left, and I was like,
Watching a news.
Wouldn't be surprised.
yeah,
Well.
God, I'm sad. I like that game.
Yeah, it was good, and then they just didn't do anything with it. I want to do another like run with you, like when we did our thing where we just strapped in, put on my like 1,000-hour music playlist, and just fucking gamed for a while.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I want to do that again.
Like, I've been having a blast with WoW,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, it's just too long.
Yeah.
It's too long. And there's, I would say classic, like the old version of it,
Mhm.
where there's not that much stuff. Again, it's just too long, and that's like, no. Because I'm struggling to find people to play MMOs with. because I want to play with you guys, but you guys don't play MMOs, so I'm like, fuck.
I like MMOs. I don't have the time to do
Yeah,
it.
I know. It's hard to find.
I don't really like MMOs, but like.
Like, that's why I went back when we didn't have, like, lives. I tried to get us all playing MMO.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that I picked was dog awful.
Yeah.
And no one trusted me.
And I didn't have a
trust
good
myself.
computer to run anything, so
Yeah.
it's like, fuck. It was just bad timing.
That's a good song.
That's exactly where my mind went too. Guess which bad time we would have? Like, yes, I got bad timing.
Fucking my man.
Oh yeah.
It's a good song.
It is.
It is a good song.
Ugh.
Yeah, but now... But yeah, but now I'm into MMOs, and it's hard, because... Yeah, but... Yeah, because now I'm into MMOs, and for some reason, in the thing... I'm weird. For the longest time... Smells like fries, I know.
I can't smell.
I can smell it from
I
here.
can finish your point. We're running out of time.
I am weird because I've been playing games with you boneheads for the longest time.
Bonehead!
Bonehead!
Bonehead.
Jesus!
Dumbasses!
No,
Dickheads!
boneheads. I'm gonna say boneheads.
Anything! Boneheads!
Bastards.
You boneheads.
Bonerheads, because we're dickheads.
You two.
Stay on brand!
You two fucking bonerheads.
There you go.
And now it's just weird to like even make. Like I haven't made any friends on any other games, but I want to. But it's just weird now. Cause it's been how long? 5 years? 3 years?
3 years? What? Huh?
We've known each other.
Oh! I was so confused.
So, and we've been playing. That's all we've been doing is just playing games together. That at this point, if I play any other games with anybody else, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the dynamic.
Mhm.
I feel bad for you guys, because I still, like, I don't struggle to, like, have, like...
It's not that I struggle; it's that I feel bad. And I'm like, fuck,
I
why?
I don't have that because like recently, mostly what I do is like I play Bed Wars with Snap. I fucking hate that game, but I play Bed Wars with Snap, and like me and Red recently, I started playing this World of Magic game on Roblox because he loves fucking Jobless Reincarnation. And it's kind of like that, so we just do that with like together. Yeah. Granted, it has kind of sucked recently because 90% of the time I'm in that call now, it's just them all talking about Star Wars RP and me being like, how the fuck do I just leave? Because it sucks. I don't want to leave, but I also really don't want to be here if this is all like that's going to be happening. That's why I get really happy every time you show up. I know I don't show it, but like I'm like, fucking finally someone else!
I've been trying to show up more often.
Yeah.
I'll try it now that I've realized I can use that other mic and I don't have to always unpack the fucking Yeti.
I am gonna show up more because for the past like week I've been helping Chantel with homework because there was a big fucking assignment and there's no way she could have done it by herself.
This week might be a little bit barren. I've got like 4 fucking assignments to do. One of them's a
We also have-
1,200 word essay.
We also have midterms next week.
I gotta
Fuck!
I gotta grab metal and another metal and put it together.
Not only that, heat! What happened in my voice? Heat! Why am I a fucking monkey?
And I get to have more fun because I see sparks and I'm like,
Bro.
ooh, shiny.
A fucking Pokemon. Is that Pokemon?
You probably are gonna have to take math exams.
Oh yeah, I
you
know.
that,
Probably gonna have to
right?
take
Like,
that stuff. And measuring and shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not fucking calculus and physics.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
both
not
of
gonna
you.
be hard. It's gonna
Fuck
be
both of you.
1 + 1 make 1.
1 + 1 make 1 squared.
how do make bed?
Which is 1. 1 squared is 1.
How do make bed? How do make bed?
How to figure out what values in circuit with based only off voltage.
That's very good. If someone of African American descent is in the hospital, should you say the N-word?
No.
No! Hold on!
A+!
Isn't it upsetting that I actually got taught that?
Is that actually
That was something that got brought up in my culture class. If they're like, if you see someone like of color, you probably shouldn't say like you know, the racist term that applies to that.
And
people,
then
and I was like, you are kidding me. I shouldn't say that.
Oh my god! Did I tell you about my my warriorship thing? Like the
you have
warriorship thing.
You have.
I don't told you about.
As cool as it is, bro. I want to. We are running out of time. I don't think we should start a story that doesn't.
No, this is like 2 seconds. 2 seconds is just real funny. So essentially, we had a little kung fu demonstration of our teacher.
Yeah.
At first, I thought he was challenging students to fight him. That's not what it was. He brought a group of like people who do different like kung fu styles and whatever. He brought his daughter.
Oh.
Who is 3 feet tall.
Okay.
She's like 6.
Okay.
At one point in time, him and another guy are demonstrating like what you can pressure a person into essentially flipping them.
Yeah.
He does a couple flips with this guy, and he turns to his daughter and goes, "Hey, come here! I thought he was going to flip the child. I thought he was calling the child up to fucking grab her and suplex the child.
I thought he was just going.
And then he goes, okay, so you're gonna grab me like this and do this, and then she flips him, and he goes, oh my god! And I'm like, oh, it's so dumb. Flip the child."
Throw her against the wall.
I just really thought, like, because as soon as he calls up the kid, I'm the only one in the crowd that I thought buried his arm, in his hand, his fucking face in his arm and started laughing. Because the first thing that I thought of was like, you know, the video of the fucking help me. Remember the Aikido, the guy who did Aikido on like the fucking JonTron video?
Yeah.
Who was that guy? Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Remember that whole thing, like where he did the little thing and he flipped the guy, like without doing it. I thought he was gonna do that with his daughter, but fucking throw her,
Thrash her.
It was so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
God, I can imagine thinking about that and be like, please do.
I was just sitting there like, please flip the child. It'd be so funny to just see you grab daughter, fucking. Anyway, that was my quick story about wanting to see a child get fucking thrown across the room.
And here we come to the end of the podcast.
Okay, goodbye.